Well, for Cardi B, I see new manifestations. There could be some manifestations that have come to fruition, new business deals, new opportunities. I'm hearing landing in your lap. But I'm getting the energy of toxicity. Toxicity, I'm getting the energy of conformity, conforming. I see how people are bound and chained to a lower vibration, a lower frequency. How certain types of music keeps us at a lower vibration, a lower frequency, to stay bound to a toxic lifestyle, toxic behaviors. I feel like certain people are put in place to keep people bound, to keep people at a lower vibration, to keep people toxic. With Cardi B, I'm also picking up the energy of someone in her energy who wants to retaliate, who wants to hurt, not necessarily physically, but somebody who wants to cut deep. You see the person is holding that sword or dagger. They want to cut her deep and hurt her in some type of way. And with this being Page of Swords, I'm getting strategy, being strategic. Someone may want to hurt her with words, even possibly exposure. So it's something verbal. Something will be verbally exposed or said that's done spitefully is the energy I'm picking up. Maybe even on the blogs, because my Page of Swords is the blog card. It's the gossip card, a gossip column card. Someone could say something or do something. If you see this person, that's like a dark cloud behind them. With the birds as messages, I'm getting tweets. I feel like somebody could go on Twitter and start releasing a bunch of crazy tweets non-stop, expressing themselves. Expressing dark emotions is the energy I'm picking up. When I put that down, I heard Megan Thee Stallion, I'm finna go write some... I'm finna go write some SHIT. But people are getting paid to write, and it looks like somebody don't really know what to say. So I'm also picking up the energy of someone struggling to write, someone trying to come up with ideas that are just not working. It's not executing properly. I heard you got the magic. I'm even hearing the magic stick. I don't know if there could be something with 50 cents involved. Maybe a beat of his or a song of his could be repurposed. Lyrics of his could be repurposed. This could be past, present, future energy. But I feel like somebody could be getting paid to write some What is the Nine of Wands? The Nine of Wands is also, yeah, I think that writing can be overwhelming. Coming up with new ideas can be overwhelming at times, and it makes sense also because somebody already has a lot of responsibilities. They're close to that Ten of Wands. But I feel like somebody could be being taken advantage of when it comes to the writing. Like maybe whoever they're paying, they may not be paying well. I heard, pay me my money. So somebody could be underpaid for writing. What is an underwriter? An underwriter. And even with that young, somebody's getting paid. What is this? Knight of Pentacles is, they could be older in age, but they could be immature or they could be youthful in some ways. They have a proposition. They could be bringing forth opportunities. This could be her manager or management. She's gonna, there could be some kind of settlement, maybe a legal settlement. Maybe she has, I'm getting the energy of some type of legal case where she may have to pay out money. There could be some type of settlement. But clarify, maybe even to this Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. I wonder if it could be about music. Maybe she has a settlement regarding music where she has to pay out a not pay out somebody because of the music. Maybe she has to pay a writer or something is the energy I'm picking up. Possibility, but I see a payout. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Knight of Pentacles, Cardi B. Energy surrounding the Knight of Pentacles. This one flipped over. Cardi B, oh man. She's losing sleep over something because she's losing money. She's probably going to lose money to this Knight of Pentacles. If this, so the cards could have multiple energies. The Knight of Pentacles could be somebody who's bringing her a business opportunity, or they could be asking for their money. So I'm getting a strong energy of some type of civil suit, which she's going to have to pay out. It could be connected to a writer or something connected to music. This is going to be very stressful and overwhelming. This is all alleged. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's like I really get the energy of writing, because the Queen of Swords is, for me, it deals with intellect. Cardi B is a Libra. The Swords energy is air sign energy. Swords energy is air sign energy. There's something that's giving her anxiety, stress. Maybe it's even the album. Maybe it's even the music that's coming out. But with this, I get strong writing, rapping words. Page of Cups. Oh, I also get the energy of maybe child support. Could she be paying someone for child support? I know people have speculated that she's pregnant. There could be a pregnancy based on the cards. I'm only saying it because the speculation has been out there. This is a divorced woman. I feel like she could be paying out alimony. She may have to pay custody, or someone may have to pay custody to her. But I see a custody issues, or the custody dispute because of the baby. This baby energy. That could be connected to the Knight of Pentacles, this baby energy. So for some reason, okay, so the energy I'm getting really is two things. I see a custody thing where there could be like a custody battle, child support, alimony, something connected to the divorce, marriage, family. There's money related to that. But I also get money going out to a writer or something connected to music. Maybe, you know what I'm picking up? I don't know if she ever did a song with 50 Cent or whatever. It could be like sometimes when you use somebody's music and you don't get permission, and then the music hits and you make money, and then you have to pay the person for something like that. So it could be something connected to writing. Maybe she has to pay a writer. Or there's something connected to using someone's music and not getting like the initial permission to use it. And then when the song is a hit, it thrives, you have to pay out. So I feel like she's going to be losing some finances through some legal case. More energy on that Knight of Pentacles. Who is that Knight of Pentacles? Give me more energy on the Knight of Pentacles, please. This is like, the Queen of Pentacles is like my single mom card. So she's a mother. She's a single mother. She's thinking of business opportunities. I feel like she's really stressed about possibilities. She's possibly stressed about losing a lot of money, especially for civil matters, custody, child support, maybe alimony, her divorce, any divorce settlements. So now she's thinking of other opportunities that she can take on to earn money. She's about her money for sure. Something connected to family. So that Knight of Pentacles could be a new relationship or even a past relationship. The Knight of Pentacles could be her ex-husband or a new love. I see the lovebirds. I see children. So whoever she has children with. So this could be Offset. And I heard Erykah Badu. You told me we'd have a family. Lovebirds. Yeah, she's healing. She's the star. She's healing. She needs balance. Aquarius energy. But she's healing from a past romance is the energy I'm picking up. And she's pouring out the cup. So it's like the love is gone. But as far as her career goes, a lot of things are changing for her with the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of things in her career is changing because of her love life, especially is the energy. This is going to be a career focused reading, but obviously love plays a role in her career, especially with her having been in love with another artist. So It makes sense. I feel like she's greatly impacted by her love life. It has greatly impacted her career. It has greatly impacted her money. The wheel is turning. I can't say if it's turning in her favor or not, but there's snakes around her. She's stuck between two realms is the energy I'm receiving. I'm getting the energy of being, it's a lot going on. Like, she's going through a lot. God bless. And it's impacting her career. And a lot of us that go through things in our personal lives, if you ever dealt with a divorce or a breakup and then you had to try to still go to work and make money, you know how challenging that can be. It's really hard to focus. And maybe it is even difficult to put that energy into what you're trying to create. So I'm picking up the energy of alchemy, but I'm feeling like she's finding it difficult to alchemize that energy. And with me putting it on that devil card, I feel like straight up and down, when you make certain deals, an example is when people make certain deals with certain people, when people make certain deals with lower frequencies, at some point you have to, I want to say, pay the piper. That lower frequency is going to come back to claim their resources. Wow. I feel like she's stuck between two realms. The wheel is turning, I want to say, in her favor, but I feel like there's so many storms. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place, or between darkness and a hard place. Everything around her is like, so even if the wheel turns, there is no favor. Like nothing, I mean, this looks like the most promising thing, but she's stuck between promise and hardship. So in any direction that the wheel turns, there's still going to be obstacles. There's still going to be challenges. There's still going to be hardships. There's still going to be darkness. There's still going to be storms. And I feel like with it landing on the devil, it's like you sign a contract and you have to commit to that contract. And a lot of people, when they sign on a dotted line, they don't read the fine print, or they're so desperate, maybe for lack of better terms, they're so desperate, and I'm using the word desperate for lack of better terms. They're so desperate for opportunities, for big changes, for money, for fame, for success. They overlook the fine print. So some of them don't read the fine print. Some of them read the fine print, but they overlook it, and they tell themselves they're going to cross that bridge when they get there. And I feel like now she's at that bridge. She's finally at the bridge. She needs to cross the bridge. And it's I'm hearing a tough pill to swallow. The overall, she has the ability to alchemize this energy. I feel like people could be doing things to her. Some people could be trying to block her from being successful, but I also feel like she has the energy to alchemize. She also uses her own bippity bop, hocus pocus to help her. I get a lot of you see a lot of masculine energy in her cards. Maybe her father could be into things. Her father could be trying to help her. But I get the strong energy. Let me see this. I think she's really trying to create the life that she desires, but I feel like there's masculine energies. Music executives, ex-husbands, new boyfriends, father figures. There's a lot of masculine energy that is really in control. I don't feel like she's necessarily in control of her career outside of the hocus pocus, bippity bop. I feel like it's a program. And I'm picking up that we're all being programmed. Like, we're all part of a program, and we're all playing our role in a program. And I feel like that's what the music industry is too. Like, it's just a big old program. I'm even seeing like a motherboard, like a computer motherboard. It's a program. It makes me think of this. I gotta blur stuff out. Oh, let me. And without saying anything, apartment something is the energy I'm picking up. I don't know if it's a movie. It's a movie about an apartment and a lady that wants fame. I think she got an injury. That movie was crazy. It's like she got an injury. She was like on Broadway or something like that. That's the energy I'm picking up for some reason. She was on Broadway and she was a dancer and she hurt her leg. So she ended up selling something for fame to get back in her career. But I feel like this is a part of the program. Stick with the program. Stick with the program. So we're all under an influence. We're all being programmed. A lot of us are operating under this lower frequency, this lower entity, this lower vibration. A lot of us are bound. I've been hearing the words bound to our vices a lot. The music is keeping us controlled and under a low frequency to serve a lower entity. I feel like she is very creative, even if not with music. She's still a creative person. She still has the magic and the power to create the life she desires. But I also feel like when it comes to music, she's not necessarily in control. Stick with the program. So I'm picking up the energy that she could be desiring to veer off and do something else, and she's being told, stick with the program. I'm hearing stick with the script. I don't know if she could be end up doing a movie or some type of acting or something like that, but she needs to stick with the program and stick with the script. Unfortunately, sometimes sticking with the program and sticking with the script, sometimes I just be talking off the top of my head. I don't even feel like it's me talking because I don't know nothing about no Cardi B. But sometimes sticking with the program and sticking with the script, apply this to your own personal lives, is not for your benefit. It is to your detriment. Sometimes the true power lies in breaking free from the chains that bind you, breaking free from the program, breaking free from the script. But the problem is when you do that, you sacrifice a lot. And that's why it's kind of crazy, because no matter what, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Whether you choose darkness or light, there's a sacrifice involved in either. And that's why a lot of people go dark, because when you're in this realm on earth, when you choose dark, there are benefits that come with it. But you lose your soul, you lose your spirit, you lose your dignity, you lose your respect, you lose your sense of self. But when you choose the lighter side, I don't even like to say darkness and light, but you guys understand from a spiritual perspective. When you choose malevolence over benevolence, there's always going to be some type of sacrifice. And for some people, they are willing to sacrifice the better side of themselves, of their internal selves, for darkness. Because in this world, this is a material world, so it's beneficial to go the material route to get the money, the fame, the power, and the success. And what's that saying about what good is it? Hold on a minute. Baby, we'll close with this. Let me close with this one. Matthew 16:26. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? And I feel like that's the bridge that Cardi is about to cross. That's going to answer the question. So on that note, thank you so much for listening and watching, you guys. I'm going to try to do my best to do these celebrity readings. When y'all ask me about these readings, I cannot be messy. I cannot be doing relationship readings. I cannot get in these people's business. We need to learn and grow. I've been trying to say that for years now, and I've still been messy, but even I am a work in progress. But like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for listening. Happy healing, everyone. Bye. Bye, ho.